When I think about 100 years from now and what I want for my descendants, my grandchildren, my community, I think about the damage that has been done to the land through this late-stage capitalism and extractive economies.
We're in a time right now of healing because of all of the impacts of colonialism on how land-based knowledge and plant-based knowledge has been shared. The rise of Indigenous business is an exciting thing to witness and to be a part of. Within this space of skincare and the wellness space, there's been a lot of history of ingredients and even some approaches to talking about products that really just have left out that Indigenous lens and storyline. So I think that's been really important in this space in particular to bring more voices and representation into that space and to really just center the resilience and brilliance of Indigenous science that goes into plant knowledge. To me, when I see a big stand of fireweed, I think about that resilience. There are relationships with the plant as a food, as a medicine, and as a material. You can make anything from jellies to infused honeys or just utilize the flowers topically as well. They're really amazing for skincare and very calming and astringent to the skin. It has this, presence of strength and resilience, just an embodied feeling of the right to be in connection with the land and with place in ways that uphold our health and wellness as Indigenous people.
The vision for me really started out a long time ago when I started out as a young entrepreneur and as about 27 years old, managing waste. I always thought I'd be doing something a little more glamorous than managing waste, but now that I've been in this for about 15 years, I realize how important that is because it all affects our territories and our land. And it all goes back to the teachings of my great-grandfather.
I am the owner and operator of Morrie Dawson Creative, an award-winning graphic recording business. I've been running it for about 2.5 years now. Being an entrepreneur, starting a business, growing a business, bringing my skills and abilities, bringing my passion and the gift that I have. Working closely with Indigenous people and being a part of culture revitalization and language revitalization. What excites me most about seeing projects like these is what's possible for Indigenous individuals and for Indigenous communities.
Entrepreneurship is a really amazing path for Indigenous people to follow because it is a path that you yourself can create. And of course, there's barriers and challenges and learning. There's also so much joy and envisioning what it is that you want to make in terms of impact and how you want to contribute, whether it be to your community, to future generations, or to the land. And that's really powerful. And I think that it lends itself well to this time of reconnecting to knowledge and strength and identity in a really impactful way.
As a mother and as a matriarch in training, I feel a sense of responsibility to consider the collective impacts of my choices and actions. And I learn from the matriarchs and aunties around me. Those are the teachings that I bring with me. At this time, when we're seeing systems collapsing in on themselves, when we're seeing the land so sick The teachings require this unlearning of hyper-individualism, productivity and quantity over quality, unlearning perfectionism, unlearning that there's only one right way to build a business or build an ecosystem supporting entrepreneurs. We don't need one person doing it perfectly. We need millions of people doing things imperfectly with the same intention, moving in the same direction for us to have a habitable planet and a society that I envision for our community, for our people, and for everyone, Indigenous or not.